Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today I'm talking about baked beans. I've been in the project for just over 7 days now. Yesterday I did my first eat day. I'm going to kind of show you guys my realistic results right now. I don't really have too many referrals. I don't think I have any referrals actually. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys that stuff in 1 second. If you do want to support the channel and you guys do want to use my referral link, it's down in the description down below. You can use that to either bake new beans or to rebake your beans right there. With that being said, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing down below, smash the like button, and let's go and hop into it right now. Alright, so I'm just going to show you guys right here. So on the Baked Beans website, currently there is 34,446 BNB in the contract right now, so that's still growing a little bit every day. I have 47 million beans pretty much, and then my daily rewards so far at 0.076. This is kind of a little bit off. So yesterday was my 7th day in the project. A couple of things about this all. So I went ahead and started with 0.7, kind of a weird number, and then the next day I put another 0.3 in, so I had 1.0 BNB here, and then a few days later I put another 0.5 in. So up top I have my total invested BNB is 1.5 BNB. It's right around $600. The price of it was fluctuating around, but it's about $600 in. So with that being said, I started with 0.7, then I got that, and I've been rebaking pretty much every day around 10 a.m. It's 11 a.m. right now because yesterday I ate at 11 a.m. so I waited till 11 a.m. to show you guys kind of what it is exactly. So essentially right there it says I ate 0.119. So if I come over here to price, so that would have been $50. So a $50 eat yesterday after a $600 deposit over a few days. It wasn't all at once, so I kind of threw my numbers off a little bit there. So just taking that $50 right there, if I look at the bean calculators that people have, so on 7 days in with $600, it would have been pulling around 73. So it could have been off because I didn't put the initial 600 all the way in right away, so that could be affecting it. I know that this last weekend they had lower earnings. People were talking about just because there's a upgrading amount of withdrawals coming out of the project right now, so there's going to be lower earnings and stuff. So I was looking at that kind of stuff. So I mean, overall right now, so real quick, so yesterday I ate at about 11 a.m. and then later in the day I had a little bit of reward, so I went ahead and just rebaked those. So my actual earnings the day after eating for a full 24 hours, we'll look at it real quick, would be 0.046 plus 0.076. So my earnings for the last 24 hours after eating are 0.122, and my earnings yesterday when I ate were at 0.119. So I've actually earned pretty much the exact same amount that I earned yesterday for the eat. So I wasn't really reduced on my actual daily earning there, but it was just earning less through the weekend. People were saying because the actual amount of withdrawals that were going on. So what I was doing is doing some research. I was watching some videos about how long the contract can last. I think that's kind of one of the questions that we're all having, is how long can this go on? It's exponentially grown, right? So I got in a little bit late. So I got in on the 12th. So the 12th would have been this day right here. So we had the biggest influx of volume coming in on as April 9th. So on April 9th there was 4,000 BNB that rolled into the contract, and since then you can see that the black lines with a steady decline of BNB coming into the contract. So this is kind of about the time it kind of started going viral online and started blowing up. You see a lot of stuff. So there was 4,000 BNB coming into the contract that day, and there's only 1,000 going out. So pretty much there was 75% more coming in. And as you can see over the last few days, the blue lines on April 9th, there was 1,100 going out of the contract. Going up, it started going up about 5 to 10% every day to now where we had 2,100. So it's pretty much doubled from the 9th. So in the last 10 days or so, the amount of BNB going out of the contract has doubled. So it's starting to get to the point where the amount going out is getting close to the amount coming in per day, and at that point that's where we're going to see that kind of that decrease in daily rewards as the rewards going out are more than the amount coming into the contract. So I'm not trying to make a time guess on how long it's going to last for or anything. This is just something that I was looking at for myself, is that the amount of BNB that are actually in the contract is still growing, but the amount that are going out is starting to exponentially go up. I mean, you can see we'll go 2 weeks ago. So the 5th. So on the 5th, there was only 558 BNB a day going out, and there was 2,200 a day coming in. Whereas now we're at 2,900 coming in and 2,100 going out. So what I started keeping track of myself was, here's the contract amount right there. So there's 34,448. So I just copy that and I put it right here. So yesterday I did it, and since yesterday, like midday or whatever, the actual increase of BNB is 349. So I'm just gonna start keeping that number for myself so I can actually see how much the contract is growing per day. And you can come over here and you can see, how much BNB is actually going out per day right there. So if you guys don't know how to get to this, if you're on the Baked Beans site, you come down to the bottom, down to that little icon right there, and then come into analytics, and then come over to BNB transfers, and that's the one I'm looking at right now. They also have the BNB balance here, showing we're at about $14 million on the contract. You can see the transactions of new wallets and stuff coming in there. So I'm on the BNB transfers to show you that right there. You can see that we're starting to get close to where it's becoming a little bit offset right there. So with that being said, you guys, pretty much right here I got $49.20 when I pulled it out yesterday. So my 1 week earnings for 7 days was $49.20. Looking at the calculator here, because I had like that offset of how I invested the money, it's a little bit off. But looking at next week, should be at about 126, and then at week 3 it should be about 217, and then week 4. So I saw a couple things online. People were talking about, if you were to just compound for 33 days, you'd be able to get your full investment out. I was watching a guy named Tim's video, and he was saying if you actually pull out every week the 6-to-1 compound strategy, you'd actually be getting your money back sooner that way. So it's kind of weird to see that on the actual calculator. Some of these calculators are a little bit off, though, you guys. They're not always exactly right, so you got to kind of take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, this is my Baked Beans results right here, you guys. I don't have the huge billion-dollar beans like some people do on there. I just want to kind of give you guys a realistic video of my weekly results right now, and I'll do another one next week. Hopefully maybe I can start to get some actual referrals and stuff. Like I said, if you guys do want to support the channel, I would appreciate it if you just use my referral code for some of those. And like I said, if you guys do use my referral code, if you comment in my video down below, comment your referral code, I can use yours for my rebates and stuff to kind of help each other out. But yeah, that's what it is, you guys, going forward. Just what to expect out of the project. I know a lot of people on there online right now are posting, they have 1 billion, 2 billion, 10 billion beans, and they're getting these huge, crazy, like 10 or 15 BNB withdrawal eat days. And I think some of the smaller people that have, only 1 or 2 or 3 BNB to put in, they're kind of wondering what it's going to look like for them growing. And I know a lot of these people that do have decent sized followings, they start with maybe only a couple BNB, but because they're getting so many referrals, they're able to exponentially grow their account. So what you guys can see from me is that I think you're getting still about 20 million beans per BNB. It's a give or take, obviously, if the price goes up or whatever it is, but it's about 20 million beans per BNB deposited. So you can see that, let's say I was to put in 1.5 BNB, that would have been 30 million beans. So right now I'm currently sitting at about 47 million beans, so I've only gained about 17 million beans in 7 days with those rebakes. So I'll go ahead and show you guys right here. I've got 0.076. I'm going to go ahead and rebake these real quick. So 0.076 here. Let's take 0.076. So you can see I gained 2.4 million beans off of a 0.076 rebake right there. So that's pretty much how my numbers are going. They're pretty slow right now. Tomorrow I should be getting about 0.12, maybe 0.13, depending on what happens right here. But it does start off pretty slow. So I just want you guys to know that this is what my results are. I'll keep you updated on the next one as well. I'm also in RubyMine. I've had a little bit better luck with that one. I've been getting a few referrals, so I'm growing some more. So I'm going to go ahead and make a video for you guys on that one too, for my 7-day results, which would be today. But this is my baked beans results, you guys. $50 for the week, 7 days in. That's what it is. So if you guys want to subscribe to the channel, click the button down below, like the video if you found some value in there. Referral links are down in the description down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, peace.